Do you feel like that you have been preparing for GMAT and you're doing everything, but still there's a feeling that something is missing? I'm not doing exactly what I can do. There is a sense of lack, and that lack, that creates a feeling of it's a negative feeling which creates a sense of anxiety, rush, impatience, and we keep searching for what exactly we need to do. So recently, one of my students who joined my classes a month back, and he was just sharing. So we were working on the quant skills, and we are into, I think, 7th or 8th class. And he just started sharing his experience, and he said that I feel like that something is missing. I'm not feeling confident about quant. I said, okay, no problem. I said, during the day, what do you keep thinking? He said that we have been discussing a lot of questions, and every time I discuss questions with you, you always tell me solve this way. This is not the right way. Use another way. So I keep thinking, how will I develop that? I said, okay. And then he said that, I have a habit, like in school or college, I used to make a lot of notes, and I used to keep revising those notes of the formulas of each topic. So I'm not doing that this time. So I feel, something is missing. I don't remember what we have done in the last 7 classes. I said, perfectly fine. So I said, just follow a few things so that you can get that confidence back. So first thing I suggested that just sit down and evaluate your everyday's performance. So I said, how do I do that? So let's say I always give you homework after the class. And in the homework, there are around 15 to 20 questions. Ask yourself how many questions I got right, how many questions I got wrong. So normally, when we discuss the homework, so I know that in around 80 to 90% of the cases, he will follow the right approach and he will get the question right. So I said, just keep a note of it. Second, ask yourself, in how many questions did you follow the wrong approach, and in how many you follow the right approach? So again, coming back to the numbers, I know that if you're discussing 20 questions, out of that probably there will be 2 or 3 questions in which he followed the long method. I said follow the right method. In remaining, he was following the right method. And in how many questions you struggled because of the knowledge? And normally it is just 1 or 2 questions. That is rare. So he did that exercise for some time. So after a week's time, I asked, did you evaluate? And one thing about this student is that he works on it. So he said, yes, I did the evaluation. So he said that even when I'm not completing the homework or I'm doing some random practice, so if I'm doing 10 questions, probably I would say I've got 8 or 9 questions correct. And out of those 8 or 9, I feel like in 1 or 2 questions, I follow a long process. Long process is you start making equation rather than working with the options or substitution. I said perfectly fine. And what about the question that you got wrong? He said I get just 1 or 2 questions wrong. And mostly in those questions also, it's not the knowledge, it's that I've not read the question properly. So I said, where do you need to work upon? He said that I need to read the questions properly. Second, I just need to be aware which method I am following. I said that, do you need to go back and revise the theory? He said, I don't know. Then I said, okay, let's try this one. Just go back to all the topics that we have covered and just start solving the questions, because in the class, the questions I do, that covers every topic that is tested. And just start doing those questions again and keep asking in which question you're struggling with the concept, or there's some particular thing you need to remember. So again, he followed that for a week, and then when we just sat and I asked him exactly what are the problems, or what do you think is lacking in your knowledge. He said that in prime number there was this one property that I didn't knew, and for remaining number system it was fine. All the topics were fine. Then we were talking about coordinate geometry. He said that there's one formula that I didn't remember. So I said, in all the topic that we have covered till, which is around 80 to 90%, there are only two things that you didn't remember. Rest everything is done. And what is the value of those two formulas? Did you ever required to use those formulas? He said, no, I can, even if I don't know the formulas, I can figure out things. So I said that look at your focus. So mostly what happens if you're feeling underconfident or not feeling confident about your preparation, what is happening is you're just focusing on your failures, you're not focusing on your strengths, or you're not focusing on your success, you're just focused on your failure. So if you want to just feel more confident about this, just sit at the end of the every day, or probably in the morning when you are starting your preparation. Ask yourself about the yesterday's practice. Ask how many questions did I practice, how many questions I could solve within time following the right approach, and how many questions I got stuck, how many questions I got wrong, what is the reason behind the questions I got wrong, what is the problem, or what is the reason behind the question where I got stuck or I took a lot of time. So if you evaluate, you'll always, you will see that clarity, and under clarity you will not feel anxiety, you will feel more confident, because now you are clear, okay, this is where I need to focus on. Because we don't evaluate regularly and we just keep focusing on a failure, our confidence level goes ups and down. When we get a lot of questions right, we get a boost of confidence. When we get it wrong, confidence fall. So make sure you evaluate every practice session, and you will see that there is a consistent emotional stability. You will be feeling confident all the time. Try this and see if it helps you.